Oh, hi there. Hello. This is actually not coming out the night of. This is coming out the following day because I took some time to edit it. Maybe. Or maybe I got antsy and released it same night. I don't know. But I hope you enjoy anyway. We're here. We have the new Mythic Hero in Fire Emblem Heroes. It is Elimine. I think is her name. She's actually one of the Alib legends. You might recall Bramimond, perhaps. She's one of the saints or the legends from the Scouring, which her epithet is obviously very on point for. So everything seems okay. It's cool that they're doing more of these. I wish they would. Specifically with Alib and Yugdral. They have a fair amount of options for that, as well as Tellius, but you know, between Yoon and Shara and someday Stone, they'll do more of those. But Alib and Yugdral have like a lot more, so I'm glad that they're doing this. Let's take a look. For what it's worth, I don't know actually what she looks like or anything. I know the name. And that's really it. Oh, okay. Cool. She looks a little bit like Louise.
Is that truly what people say?
She's Astra. Staff Flyer. Oh, she's our first staff unit. Oh, dang. Okay. Okay. Hold up. Stop. Staff of the Saint, Nudge, which we have Nudge. We've had that before. Techra's Push, AS Far Trace. Interesting. I think that's shared with Constance. And then we have Holy Ground. Okay. Let's start with Holy Ground because that looks like quite the description for the weapon up there. Holy Ground reduces damage from foes' attacks during combat to allies within 2 spaces by 30%, and grants defense res +4 to those allies during combat. I see. Okay. So it's good. We obviously have these kind of healer damage reductions already that exist. Flame comes to mind. I'm not remembering the conditional that she has. But I believe hers was like 20%, and this is 30. And we're getting a defense res buff during combat as well. So I'd be interested to know if... Well, I assume the buff takes place first and then the damage reduction. So you're getting +4 to your defenses, and then you're also getting 30% after that. I assume that's how that would work. That, in my head, is how it makes sense. But that's pretty good. That's a nice C skill for a flyer to have, if nothing else. We've got Far Trace and Attacker's Push. So I'm assuming she's meant to be like an offensive healer. Interesting. All right, Staff of Saint. Staff of the Saint. Foe cannot counterattack at start of turn. Grants defense res +6 to allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn, and inflicts false start. Is that new? Have we had false start before? I don't think we have. On foes in cardinal directions of unit with res less than unit's res. All right, so the buff that we're getting from the staff as well as the C, we're getting a buff of +10 to defense and res. 6 of that coming as a visible buff at the start of turn, and 4 of it coming at the combat phase. So just a combat buff. But 10 total, which is kind of cool. So I'm digging that. In summoner duels, we knew it was going to happen eventually, right? We knew this was coming. In summoner duels, if false start is inflicted at the same time that any start of turn effects trigger for the opponent, effects will still trigger, with the exception of those that restore HP or deal damage. Great. Okay. So it doesn't seem like it affects a lot in Summer's Duel, I guess. False start. Through their next action, target cannot activate skill effects that trigger at the start of turn. Start of turn effects that cause unit to transform or that refresh availability of duo skills or harmonized skills will still trigger. Gotcha. So beast units still can do that thing. If this effect is neutralized at the start of turn by skills like even recovery, odd recovery, etc., effects that would have triggered at the start of turn like healing and damage will then trigger. Okay, so I think that this is mostly accounting for things like rouse, right? Or bruise. Rouse. Menace, I guess, is also another start of turn type thing, so that's interesting. This basically seems like it's a way to like decentralize menace skills. That's what I'm getting from this. But I could be wrong. Let me know your thoughts in the commentos down below. Let's see what the animations look like. I will definitely spark for her. I don't think merges are necessary. She's doubling. That's hype. Animations are pretty dope too. I can get behind that. I like this. Love that. Love all that's happening down there. Love that. Dude, my boy Lucius out here. My boy Lucius still just waiting. Begging, even. Give him a Resplendent. We gave Raven one. Alright. So, I have my predictions over on the right. If you saw the Mythic Hero banner prediction thing, then this will look familiar to you. It's already wrong, because I assumed we'd be getting blue, but we're not. So I may still be right, but obviously we're not getting Wolf because she is taking up the last colorless slot instead. But I'm still thinking that we have Constance, and if that's the case, we have 2 AS Far Trace skills on the banner, which is kind of dope. And then Malice, and then I guess there could still be like a random blue wild card. I don't remember who it would be, but I guess we'll find out. And then Wolf obviously not coming in. Probably will see Fjorm though. So we got Julia, we got Peony. Those were guaranteed. There's Seliph, Cloud, Ashera, Constance, and Happy. Oh wow, okay. Okay. Alright, so Happy's in. There's Fjorm. Volk. Yo, did they just skip Malice? Did they straight up skip Malice? Did she show up on the skills banner since I released this? I'll have to go look. I don't remember. That's hype though. Okay, so Happy's here. So we're in dire straits because we're running out of blue. I specifically remember picking blue because I was like, bro, they don't have that many blue heroes left. What are they gonna do? Yeah, and then they straight up skipped Malice, which is interesting. There was another red on that banner, wasn't there? Am I crazy? Am I losing my mind? I'll have to take a look. But yeah, maybe I'll update the pinned comment. I don't know. We're here. I mean, she looks good. She looks a lot like Louise, which I guess is fair. Oh yeah, and this is the Sparky Spark. Using my Super Fey Pass powers, I have the ability to spark, which I will do. Probably. At least it's a feature that exists. I still think that sparking is something that, you know, they can figure that out within their margins, right? Like what they have to set the spark level to before they like break even or whatever. Like there's a way for them to figure that out. So I will. It may not be a popular opinion among some. I legitimately had a commenter say in a previous video that IS would go bankrupt if they put sparking on every banner for everyone without FEH Pass. To which I say, I don't think FEH Pass covers the cost of the loss of a spark, if that's your argument. But I will say that it should be available to everyone. But I'm not going to bring this video down with that, okay? That's not what we're here to do. This is pretty hype. I'm glad that they're embracing more of the Elite mythics like this. I hope they do the same for Yggdrasil. I know getting Uller was really cool. And there's a bunch more, obviously. 11 to be exact, I think. And Alib had 8, and we've now got 2, so there's still 6 of those. Tellius just had the 3, which, you know, technically we have 2. Still waiting on the 1. And then of course Ashera and Yoon. So there's lots of good potential, I guess, is where I'm coming from, and I'm glad that they're kind of like embracing this. This is cool. So I'm looking forward to this banner. I will of course be summoning on this, but I will not be summoning. Well, I will be summoning, but the video will not come out the day of this banner. I will instead have the hero tracker, so that I know when all this stuff's coming back, put it in the big calendar, put it in the video, give it to you guys, so that you don't have to worry about when stuff's coming back. And it's been really weird lately. Like Eitri came back 2 months later. Meanwhile, Thor got bumped like 6 months out instead. Like, it's super wacky. So Hero Track will come out, and then we'll have the summon. Hopefully a FEH channel soon. So I really just want to know what Choose Your Legends looks like at this point. And I'm sure everybody else does too. But that does it for this video. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Subscribe. Come back for more. Let me know your thoughts on this banner down below. And until then, I will catch you next time.